Does skipping the steak actually add years to your life? If you look at the blue zones, you see centenarians eating mostly plants. But if you look at the clinical data for 2026, why do we see so many vegans suffering from early onset dermal decay? Why do some plant-based advocates have higher markers of systemic inflammation than those eating grass-fed beef? Is it possible to weld your collagen back together without animal proteins? What happens to your biological scaffolding when you remove the most bioavailable source of iron and B12? And the biggest question of all, is a vegan diet a detox or a deficiency? Today, we aren't giving you slogans. We are looking at the molecular gap. We are going to reveal the exact protocol to maintain Nobel-level health without eating a single ounce of meat, and why most people fail at it. This is your 600-second plant-based architecture audit.
Welcome to Health 600s. On this channel, we believe that the most life-changing health insights shouldn't be buried in a 50-page medical journal. We bridge the gap between elite, Nobel-level academic research and your daily morning routine. Do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. We're building a community of high performers who want to add years to their life using science, not guesswork. Ready to start the clock? Let's go.
Chapter 1, The Core Science, the Longevity Gap. Let's look at the backup studies. A 2024 meta-analysis from the Oxford Longevity Project found that vegetarians do have a 12% lower risk of all-cause mortality, but there's a catch: the healthy user bias. Most vegetarians also smoke less and exercise more. When you equalize those factors, the lifespan gap nearly disappears. Why? Because the body doesn't care about the label of the food, it cares about the trace mineral matrix. The real-life example: meet Alina, a 30-year vegan. On the surface, her blood pressure is perfect, but under a 2026 dermal scan, her collagen weave from video 4 looks like brittle lace instead of bouncy springs. Why? Because she has plenty of vitamin C, but she is missing the heme iron and zinc required for the lysyl oxidase welders to work. She has the paint, but her scaffolding is rusting from the inside. Chapter 2, The Deficiency Trap, Iron and B12. The one deficit vegans face is the Iron-B12 pincer. The non-heme struggle: plants give you non-heme iron. Your body can only absorb about 5% of it. Meat gives you heme iron, absorbed at 25%. If your iron is low, your blood cannot carry enough oxygen to the dermis. Without oxygen, your nightly autophagy sweep from video 5 slows down. You aren't fasting, you are suffocating your cells. Be the B12 ghost. Vitamin B12 is the software for your DNA. In 2026, we found that even borderline B12 deficiency leads to homocysteine buildup. This is the cellular rust that eats away at your brain and arteries. How to avoid the trap: practical way. If you are plant-based, you must use synergy pairing. Never eat your iron-rich spinach alone. You must pair it with a high-acid vitamin C source, like lemon or fermented peppers, to chelate the mineral and force your body to recognize it. This increases absorption by up to 400%. Chapter 3, Rebuilding the Architecture, the Vegan Welders. Can a vegan have the same snapback as an egg eater? Yes, but it requires a precision matrix. 1. The copper-zinc balance. Since you aren't getting these from liver, the 8-egg protocol, you must rely on sprouted pumpkin seeds and sesame. Sprouting is the key. It removes the phytic acid that acts like a lock on your minerals. 1. Algae-based omega-3s. Most vegans rely on flax seeds ALA, but the brain needs DHA. 2026 studies show that the conversion rate of flax to brain DHA is less than 1%. You must skip the seeds and go straight to the source: algae oil. This is the biological lubricant that keeps your internal weave flexible. Finally, best practices: the new plant-based protocol. If you choose the vegetarian path, here is your maintenance audit. The fermentation rule: eat pre-digested plants. Tempeh, kimchi, and sauerkraut break down the plant defense chemicals, allowing the nutrients to hit your bloodstream faster. The pulse check, get a ferritin and homocysteine test every 6 months. Don't guess, audit. The supplemental bridge. In 2026, it is no longer natural to be 100% vegan without high-quality B12 and algae supplements. Think of these not as pills, but as the missing hardware that nature used to provide in our soil. A plant-based diet can be a resilient shield, but only if you fill the molecular gaps. Stop guessing and start welding with precision.
Your 600 seconds of elite health insight. If this changed the way you look at a simple breath of air, please CLS. Thank you for spending your most important 10 minutes with me. This is Health 600s, and I'll see you in the next 600 seconds.
Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and see